Okay, my name is Gary, and we have Rita, and we are in an office hour to discuss um, tech board meeting requirements, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's not the first kind of session. The first was we did with Kevin, and I will share my screen,
Mhm.
my entire screen, and first of all, yesterday we had kind of a brief exchange. We exchanged a couple of thoughts, and I
Yeah.
asked Rita to remind me to state that right now, currently, she did before this week Wednesday meetings, but now we're switching to technology, and the main difference is that in in our this week meetings, basically it was more like our reports. Coordinators, it's not real right now coordinators, but assumably coordinators shall report on what they did, and this by itself will create their updates, what is going on the CNM cyber, like
Mhm.
endeavor development. Tech board,
Yeah.
so there are no decisions are made in our this week meetings. But technology board is different. Technology board literally is for making decisions whom to hire, whom to fire, what to deploy, what kind of technology to go with, and so on and so forth. That is why we put it here, decided on team's culture, endeavor, services, technology, right? So initially we on this page we tried to mention it here. So Kevin updated. I see key members. He did something,
Mhm.
but we did it before. Like current endeavors, it's outdated. It's kind of at least like the description is outdated.
Okay.
No do is spelled through small d, capital only
Oh.
O. So he did something, which is good. I don't know how actual it is. This is like CNM cyber requirements. He never asked questions about this. I assumed that we had like one meeting with him, and then I expected it will be like more and more and more defining like
Mhm.
it's here. It says like this. What does it mean, right?
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. So I cannot say that he didn't do anything. It's not true. But at the same time, this page by itself should be kind of developed. Let's take a look what I wrote. Um, right now, I'm trying to move to more like to move our job more with the deliverables instead of just like
Yeah.
topics or projects. Let's take a look what I
Mhm.
wrote here. So, like CNM Technology Board. So I will say there are three deliverables which I envision, and all of
Okay.
them like are kind of very very valuable. Like one is a description. So basically, this is like wiki page. What like the policies? the kind of how it works, how we make decisions, how we follow up on decisions, and so on and so forth. I believe also it should be like some tech board space. It is where we will be getting updates. So it will be kind of just statement, because right now, let's say we did something, we decided something. For instance, let's take a look at kind of what we decide like before, like a week ago, right? Or he put like all events in the same. It's not categories. It's not really convenient. It should be kind of some categories and go. Similarly, like how we did in this week.
Okay.
So we have reports. It's not report. It's just kind of statements. Agenda. Okay. It's good. So selected, exhibited, dismissive behavior, leading JC contraction. I'm not sure. It's kind of it's his statement. I didn't say that. We like JC contractor, but he's not engaging. But Natalia updated me, but at the same time, Kevin doesn't know about this. I invited, and he didn't reply when I asked him about attending a meeting. He didn't reply, but he did something.
Okay.
Kevin to organize a focused meeting on sole purpose. Yeah, he tried. We plan to meet today, later today. He did something. I would say probably instead of putting like report, like board report, I will chunk it on kind of on the topics, because right now our topics is Jitsi, like Proxmox, and like live streaming, and put like all together, because right now I need to take a look at board report, right? Then I need to take a look at agenda. Then I need to take at their progress and action items. I will probably, instead of this, I will do like Jitsi, report, agenda, and action items.
Like different items
Yeah,
and with one everything in there.
yeah,
The
and it will be kind of easier to follow up. So again, this should be described here. It's not described here how it should be, how we follow, who speaks, like what is there. I would say in normal, in normal life, in normal like board meetings, at least like where with which I am familiar with. I work for several companies, like small and big, and I participate in different boards. Normally, people say like old businesses, meaning like what is already kind of already set up. Then new businesses, something new, which kind of just emerged, and then kind of just like open mic. Is anyone have anything to bring on? Maybe we can follow kind of the same model. So back to the deliverables. So the description, the wiki page itself must be much better. Then we need to have this like tech space. I don't know what we have like social right now. It looks like a trash can. uh, because many different things were going on,
Mm.
and like welcome, and if I go to dashboard, CNM Cyber Technology. So it's something. Location participants declined. Yeah, it is what basically it's what Sonia used the calendar to post it. Yeah, we have
Mm.
calendar. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is you. You posted today.
Yes, yes, I did.
You did. Wow, it's a good job. But it is not like 11 p.m. What is 11 p.m.?
It's supposed to 11 a.m.
It's supposed to be 11 a.m. Correct.
Yeah.
So it's a good job. At least like something. Yeah, at least like you tried. That is good. And we
So
should,
like,
yeah, go ahead.
okay, so my question was when will CNM social, okay, what seems to be missing on CNM social? Okay, I think
Our,
that's
our,
the best
our,
question.
first
Mm.
of all, organization,
Mm.
kind of like a better names. If I sign in, it is like I remember it was something like in Russian, in Ukrainian. Um, like find the orientation course. It's no orientation course there. Like who wrote it? It's Sonia. Like welcome March 21st, ready to start, create account, log in, find the orientation course. It's impossible to
Mm.
find like a normal orientation course. And if someone finds it, he or she will not be registered. So let's say when you say what's wrong, like this information is wrong.
Mm.
It used to be in March, like CNM Cyber, brand name for future, free of charge, tech powered career services. Like later, we decided to, because it's so complicated, so later I pushed the idea that CNM Cyber is just introductory jobs.
Mm.
And they're
Yeah.
asked to speak this word. So, like the social is kind of like a like enterprise um, like Facebook, let's call it this way. So the idea why we need this like social space, why I want, for instance, someone will be on the board. For instance, Michael, our Michael, he was on the board, he attended the meetings, but when we switched to Ukraine and to Russian, he dropped out. But we can reach out to him and say, oh, we have these meetings. And if he cannot attend, or I cannot attend, or Natalia cannot attend, or someone cannot attend, like this person will have updates there. And whatever right now, like Kevin posted there, it should be on our like board social space. Oh, we had this meeting, we decided that, right?
Mm.
So wiki is kind of it's a tool, but this is not. It's not designed to be like a document kind of archive. So social, vice versa, social can play that role. And the contract, I want the same approach as I told you before, as I told you for this week. My goal is to make a contracts. My goal
Mm.
is to develop it to move to a contract. So let's say, so you can, like, we're done, we finished development, we have a contractor who can be you, right? Or
Yeah.
someone else. And we'll say, oh, for leading the board, like we will pay you like per week, like per one board, like with follow-ups for 1 week, we'll pay you that money, right?
Yeah.
So this is kind of this what we need. Again, with the board, it must be kind of its main purpose, goal is to make decisions.
Yes.
And most likely we need to make decisions on mostly on technology. For instance, for our video streaming, we don't know what software to use. For Jitsi, right now we use kind of a temporary solution, but we still
Mm-hmm.
cannot move to the permanent one. Natalia set up yesterday kind of a new like install like new instance, but it didn't work well. And I was tested. That is why I found you occasionally.
Yes, yes.
Uh, so it's what I wanted to say. Kind of, this is like there are deliverables which I would expect, and right now we will be moving to like a new model, and I will talk today about this. And the new
Mm-hmm.
model, I will ask you, um, say, do you want to do tech board meeting? How much will we charge for SOP? Let's say we have these deliverables, like 3 deliverables. How much like do you want money? Instead of paying, let's say, per hour, we'll do like a fixed
Mm-hmm.
fixed price project. Like to
Okay.
decide what should be on CNM Tech Board space, to
Mm.
kind of to create kind of the description, to decide what should be there, to find kind of the policies. How much will we charge? Because I want you to be more concentrated on the results.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, ask me anything.
Okay. So, so you don't, one does not need to know the, okay, I think I've asked this question so many times. Well, you don't need to have like what Natalia does, like knowing installations. I can just say, okay, I'm going to work on updating, and as you said, the events page looks, they're all in one place. They can be moved, like trying to update it.
We are talking about what?
The CNM Technology Board.
The meetings, the news, like what? What exactly? The meetings?
Can we like start from cleaning up the page, I would say.
Oh, you are talking about the page.
Yes.
We can, of course, we should. You mean technology board description, or you mean kind of particular events?
So like particular events.
Okay. First of all, kind of this looks like a mess and kind of events, and he probably Kevin adds this like manually. Instead of this, we should probably take kind of category. Yeah, there is a category. So instead of this, we will just say, so category, um, I don't like the category name, honestly. I will move this category to tech board meetings. Um, it's no reason to keep CNM Tech Board meetings. Okay. So here, technology board. I don't know what is CNM Jitsi Technology Board. This name is kind of Sonia made it because I pushed her. Kind of the idea was that we will have some like general meetings, like periodic. Right now we do it like once a week, but in the best case scenario, in the best world, I will do them once a month, and and like other weeks, we will do specific, for instance, state of CNM Jitsi, and to concentrate only on Jitsi, or state of like Proxmox, and to concentrate only on Proxmox. This was probably what I would prefer to have. But whatever she did, she did. It's not kind of it's not big problem. At least she tried, which is good. Oh, and we have CNM Cyber guided tours, which is another part. We missed this, by the way. Guided tours. Wow. But guided tours is more like on our marketing part will be.
Okay.
And we will charge money for them. We need to make money one day, right? Money. Yeah, the idea with the guided tours was kind of to give people tours on our technology and to do it like free one time and then to charge money.
Okay.
But we couldn't get there because of several reasons.
Yeah.
Particularly because kind of all our guided tours were in Russian, and I don't know how to sell them in Russian.
Yeah.
Also, I will do kind of the scripts. You did scripts before, I remember, but
Yes.
maybe we can, let's say, we can give, they're time consuming, but maybe we can give like some our like younger guys. I mean, younger, not like because of their age, but because of their like position in our initiative. Those who came later,
Yeah.
Gracie,
Mm.
Erastus, because this is kind of, it will look better. It takes some time, and we don't need to put everything. I don't know how you did that. We don't need to put like everything, but the major stuff, not just,
Mm.
oh, how are you? Do you hear me well? What kind of
Mm.
what the point, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like to filter out.
Yeah, to filter out, kind of just to kind of to leave the main stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, what happened here? I deleted something wrong. Oh, CNM Cyber this week. Oh my goodness, that was a mess.
Mm.
This is this week, but
Yes.
he put kind of like a tech board meetings. No, CNM Cyber this week, right? Okay, this is good. And we need to take CNM Cyber because it's not. Oh, I see what happened. Wow. You see, kind of who created this? They didn't know. They put like a category, but this category, if you put like a column before, then it
Mm.
doesn't assign to their category.
Mm.
Did you get it?
Yes, yes, I did.
Okay, now I got it. Now we have one category. Cool. It's what we wanted. It's what we needed. So now let's take a look here. Technology board, only one page. Good. And and here, instead of writing all of this, like we'll put kind of archive, event, archive, or past events,
Mm.
or put events, or capital events. I don't know. Maybe he called it like events. So and here we'll put category. Now we can go there and to see all the events, past events, right?
Yeah.
I would prefer kind of standard like names because for the marketing they can be marketed differently. So like Sonia didn't get kind of when I said, or maybe I meant incorrectly, but let's say the names, like in my view, should be kind of consistent because in this
Yeah.
way, because they put like alphabetically, we really
Mm.
want kind of, like to have the same name kind of in the at the beginning. Um, but fortunately, J is bigger than T. That is why it kind
Yes.
of it put like right now kind of upper. But again, this should be everything what I said should be written like an SOP because what will work on, I don't know what, What do we have? Some technology which will start with like letters than T. U, X, no, V, like video sharing. No.
Yeah.
Like, and then it will kind of go as the last one. It will be difficult to find which is the last one, right?
Mm.
So, so let's get kind of to one, the last one, and we will create, for instance, let's create a new one, successor meeting. Oh, he didn't assign
It's there.
category. That was the
Yeah.
problem. Eh, he missed the category. That is why this page didn't emerge.
So it's in a different category.
Let's see what's happened. No, he didn't put any category at all. When he copied, he missed the category generally. CNM Tech Board meetings. Yeah, now it's good. He put like preceding meeting, but he didn't create kind of any like tomorrow's meeting, right? He didn't create
Yeah.
yet. So it will be 7. Personally, I like zeros because in this way, the same thing. Because when we have like a zero, it will put alphabetically in the right order.
Wow. Mhm.
It's not preceding meeting, it's a successor meeting.
Successor.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's successor meeting. But he created this category too. Oh, he created kind of the event, but he called it preceding successor. And we will use the same category. Category can be kind of in any place on the page, but usually people put it at the end because it's kind of easier to find.
Yeah, okay.
So easier to find and easier. So now we have this board event on July 6th. Cool. Recessor. Cool. So so let's start with the agenda. Board report. Last time he didn't Natalia didn't write anything. He wanted kind of to follow the same pattern like Natalia did or Sonia did. So all like this week events like done, but it
Mhm.
didn't work that way. So let's put agenda, opening remarks, disclaimer that it will be kind of recorded and recording will be posted, right? So
Yes.
then we look like all businesses, and it will be all businesses. Then new businesses, and then like open mic, right? We can then um, we can clarify. We can put, but it's like a little bit more work. We can put
Mm.
like list of all businesses, right? So we'll talk about first kind of, let's say, Proxmox, right? No need to
Yeah.
write like Proxmox V and so on and so forth. So here, like updates, another word for rewards, then decisions. We may be kind of discussion, what discussion was, like topic of discussion. I'm not sure. Right now, like we need to kind of to try and to go. And in this case, kind of, for instance, we can put like all businesses and put here Proxmox. Will it work? I don't remember how kind of what the script is. Kind of, I would put the link.
Okay. Uh, Maybe before, because time is moving, before, okay, I don't know if this question was covered. Fine, yeah, you did not, in as much as selecting needs for alternating, eh? So what were your expectations from me?
Say it again.
What are like your expectations from me?
Have no expectations. Like, do your best. If you can work on all, like, there are two different things. Like, one is kind of to develop these deliverables, like general
Yes.
deliverables, project deliverables, and another
Mm,
just conducting meetings. If kind of mentioning conducting meetings, whatever Kevin was doing is pretty good. Just
mm,
maybe kind of to make it a little bit faster and say, oh, let's say we'll have kind of this agenda. Let's start with Proxmox. What is going on? So let's say, and I will say something, and Natalia will say something. Then, okay, what we decided, what we like, what we're discussing, what the kind of what the goal, what we want from this, and then we kind of we decide, okay, with Proxmox, we will be waiting for instance, tomorrow, most likely we will decide. It depends on Natalia too. Natalia can contribute. But my point is we are waiting for Mohammed to kind of to say whether he is interested in participating. If not, we move to another contractor. And and then okay, we're done with Proxmox. Like so we will discuss Proxmox, we will discuss Jitsi, um, Proxmox, we will discuss Jitsi, we will discuss what else?
live streaming.
Yeah, we call it like Tube right now. I'm not sure this is the right name, but at least like right now we call it like Tube streaming. Um,
Okay.
I will
You said
probably
media week.
I will probably
is what
called
it is.
Media Wiki is kind of it's another, yeah.
Mm.
Um, let's take it here. This technology, which I believe is enough for us to start. Media Wiki and LDAP is kind of related. Proxmox, Jitsi, and 2. Yes, that's it. This is our like old businesses. And new businesses will be Odoo and HomeHub. HomeHub is kind of the software behind the social. We may start doing something there too.
Okay.
So again, just like follow. Okay, we have like Proxmox. What is new? What the updates are? Who would like to speak? Because here is not a like in our this week meeting. It's more like strict,
Mm.
like Gary speaking, Kevin speaking, Rita speaking, Sonia spoke. But here's more like kind of open floor. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else? Or we're happy for now.
No, we are happy for now.
Yeah, we're happy for now. Yes. So kind of take a look at this and try to get like your best, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I stopped recording. See
Okay.
you in 10 minutes.
All right. See you.
Bye bye.